What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about why and how I invented Loudegange. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to give you guys the details of why I invented Loudegange and what it means. So stay tuned. Y'all, I'm back, and I'm going straight to this video to tell y'all a little bit about me, my background, just a little bit. I used to live in California. I used to do a lot of entertainment out there, and we used to do music and yeah, just a lot of music out there with kids and a little bit of acting and stuff. So anyway, I moved here and the internet took off. MySpace to Instagram, and things got good because then you could put one person on social media and they could capture audiences all over the world. Thought that was a great thing, and I didn't learn about it until my daughter Stephanie was highly into Instagram, and she was focused on that, and I found out you can make money from it. So Stephanie kind of introduced us to Instagram, YouTube, all that. So anyway, I just want to let y'all know I have 3 kids that are here with me, and one of my kids are in Seattle. My oldest is Zahara, and then I have Stephanie, and then Emily and Troy. 3 girls and 1 boy. So anyways, this is how it goes. I was always into entertainment. My kids really were not. And they saw that I was doing that out there, and I never knew they had the talent that they have. And as we came to Baton Rouge from California, the transition was kind of a shocker. But when we got here, the kids started picking up entertainment and doing stuff that was out of the ordinary. And I felt like with their dancing and all their music and stuff, what they would be singing. And Troy was always in shows at his school, and he would do a whole bunch of, like, he would always be in the talent show. Anything that had anything to do with being on stage, he wanted to do it. And Emily was more shyer. She didn't really want to be known and all out there. But Stephanie, she was very dedicated to school. And so was Zahara. Zahara ended up leaving. So Stephanie was showing us Instagram and YouTube. So Emily, it started off the name of Loudegange because loud, it was loud and then gang. So loud was because we always talked loud so Emily could hear us, and gang was, you know, the group. So we started off with a bunch of other people. It was 2 other guys and my kids, and Troy wasn't really in it because he was so young, and that wasn't working out, you know. We went a lot of places with those kids and had a lot of fun, and they were, you know, sweet while it lasted, but it just didn't work out. So then I just decided it was so technical. I just wanted to work with my own kids to keep things simple. And so we put Loudegange, and Emily, I made up the name Loudegange. I made up the name Emily's Ears. And so I started talking to Emily one day because she was like, Mommy, I feel bad about myself, that I'm overweight, I have hearing aids, I have glasses, like really feeling down about herself. So I said, Emily, how about you get on Instagram like Steph and do some YouTube? So Emily said, no, Mommy, I can't do that, I'm too shy. So I talked to her and I gave her motivation, and We got braces for her, and we also, she stopped wearing glasses and got some contacts, but she really needs to wear glasses, but she don't wear them, and she stopped wearing her hearing aids, which is not good either. But we got smaller hearing aids, and we got cuter glasses, and she started working out. She lost weight, and I kept giving her confidence. I said, you could do this, honey. So then I kept posting on her page, posting. She kept getting more followers. Like I would post and she would post, and we would come up with these slogans, and I would hold up papers and she would read them because she was scared. She didn't know how to say stuff. And we kind of just worked together. She said, I don't know about the name Emily's Ears because it sounds so strange. Emily's Ears. I said, well, Emily's Ears is because you're hearing impaired. So let's do Emily's Ears. And so we'll use it for a great thing to bring like a good thing to you. So she says, okay. And so we used Emily's Ears, and it blew up, and then the name just was great. After I sat up there and I helped Emily with all that, we would go in steps. I would give her one word at a time so she would memorize it. And then she learned all this stuff, and she started getting really good at it. Eventually I didn't have to teach her how to even say anything on the video. She would just go for it, do her introduction and everything. And we got an intro done, and you know, we just grew the page together, and we grew the YouTube, and it became great. And from there, then Troy was growing up, and I'm gonna tell you about him next. All right, y'all. So Troy was too young. So he would always be on Emily's YouTube and Instagram. I didn't let Troy have an Instagram, I think, till he was like 12 or 13. And yeah, his Instagram blew up. Everybody wanted him to have one. And then he just took off, y'all. He just took off like big time. And Emily was always, you know, older, and then Stephanie too. And Emily, for her page to even flourish, she got a bunch of shout outs from Stephanie. And Stephanie was more into school and stuff, so she didn't have time. She was trying to get through college to really focus on YouTube and Instagram. So Emily started like passing her up, but Stephanie was so into her school and get those books done, and she, you know, was trying to work hard at that. But me and Emily would start working together, and I started doing all these videos with her and doing everything, and we would collab with the other guys that were in Loudegange, and we would just like work really, really hard. Then they end up leaving, and we continue to work hard. And then Emily passed like so many people up, and I just kept encouraging her. I was proud of her. We began to start making money, good money from YouTube, and she would start doing promo, and I would help her do the promo. And then she finally started doing promo by herself. She just started doing, and Troy, he got his Instagram. He got hacked, and then Troy would be at like 1 million or something right now, but he got hacked, and then he had to go back and start all over again. But he's still, you know, doing great, and Emily's still doing great. Stephanie's still doing great. So Stephanie and Emily don't really like music, but Stephanie and Troy, they love music, so you'll see them mostly doing music. Emily, she doesn't really care for music, and so but I still, you know, have her doing it. But, so yeah, you know, that's how it all started. And I always had like a knack for this. And so I just started running the business and keeping the overhead together and making sure we had money, paid all the bills, make sure everybody has what they need, you know, and we pay the bills, make sure that's taken care of, then whatever's left, you know, everybody splits it. Yeah, so, and it's always been a great family business. Loudegange was invented because I wanted to really bring something good to social media. I wanted it to be a positive family show, a positive family that is doing stuff that can bring positivity. Um, the kids got older and they started branching off. I didn't want any cursing. I didn't want any, provocative clothing. No, none of that. None of the stuff that you're probably questioning now. I didn't want that in it. And so I would have conflicts with everybody behind the scenes on different things. But of course, people are going to do what they want to do. I feel like a longevity in the entertainment business is to not indulge in all those things, not to put sex out there, not to cuss, not to, because you want to reach all audiences. Think about if you don't cuss and you don't do all these things that are rated R, who could watch that? Children could watch, your parents could watch, grandparents could watch. That means you're capturing all audiences. So that's what I tried to explain to them. But some of them did not listen. And they wanted to do what they wanted to do. So I just still talked to them and still kept them in, the business, of course. But I try to keep talking to them. And they still do things that I just don't approve of, but I still love them and I still try to encourage them. But that's what I really wanted it for, was togetherness of our family, something we can have. A lot of black people, they go separate and run off from each other. When you're together and you're building something, it'll always be strong. When it's divided, that's when it gets weak. And so that is what I try to do, is keep everybody together, keep it strong. And different people came into, and they saw the greatness of us, and, selfishness kicked in, and they want to pull people out of the relationship and and what we have, instead of just joining it and everybody, instead of everybody just coming together and working together as a team with videos, like say if somebody's dating one of your kids, and instead of doing that, we have an individual who wants to pull them out. And after all that we created and all that we are together, it's like you don't want anybody to just come and pull what you've developed out as a family. And instead you try to bring them in, and we all work together. But people sometimes sit back and they watch what you're doing, and they say to themselves, ooh, I want to make this mine. I want to take this person and just make this mine. How can I? They're not satisfied with, okay, you work with this person sometimes, then you come home and work with this person. Of course I'm willing to share with, I love having my kids date, and I feel like who they date, I want them to be my children too. But a lot of people have animosity in their heart, and they want to take, they come to take. They just have it in their heart to take. Especially if they didn't build anything, they see something and they just want it. And I feel like everybody could just get along. Like, let me love on you. You work with us, and then work over there too. And, everybody just be happy, but it doesn't always end up that way. So, I don't know how Loudegange is going to end, y'all, but right now it's going through some phases and stuff, but pray for us. But as we stand now, Emily, Stephanie, and Troy are still in Loudegange, and, but we have challenges right now because of, I'm sure you guys know, But yeah, I'm proud of Loudegange. It was once a beautiful thing. Troy and Emily used to be really close. People saw that too. A certain individual saw that too. They got jealous. They wanted what Emily and Troy had, which is, like I said, instead of like bringing everybody together, they wanted to pull apart. Or even, you know, you can, if you marry somebody and they have a business, instead of just like working with that business, so don't try to take that business from the family. Like, you could work with them, or even if you don't want to work with them, you could just do your own thing over there and then let that family still have their business that they have. But, you know, people, you know, I don't know if it's even love. People just come and they just want to do stuff to just benefit themselves. And, you know, I just have to accept it for what it is and just pray about it. But y'all, we're continuing moving forward. We got a bunch of music coming for y'all. You know, Loudegange don't ever stop. You know, even, you know, Amir is a new addition to the family. Zahar is in Loudegange too, but she's just in and out. Amir, as he grows, he's gonna be doing a lot more with us. He's so cute. He's like 6 months now. That's Stephanie's baby. But we have a lot coming for y'all, you know. Moms ain't never gonna give up, you know. It's gonna always be rolling. But I plan on retiring in the next 5 years and handing a solid business over to my kids and letting them, you know, take off with it. But I'm trying to set it straight so I can leave. But I love y'all, and this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Loudegange, and follow me at Loudegange Mom. This is my channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and know a little more about me. Comment down below on what kind of videos you want me to throw out there, because I want to bring some more to y'all. I love to do videos, you know, I love entertainment. And now I have my own platform so I can share more with you guys. I love you. Follow me on Instagram at LoudegangeMom. Bye.